Well, our elderlies tell us that you can't just go on when a coyote passes your way. Either you turn back or you wait until somebody passes through. What it is it's telling you something.
There may be harm or
Yeah.
because he's kind of chaos, isn't he?
Yeah. So if there's nobody coming through there, if you have a corn pollen, you just, that's the way the coyote passes, and just put the corn pollen in its path.
Make an offering?
Yeah, and then just go through there.
So this is a depiction of what might happen if all of a sudden these guys...
Yeah, all of a sudden the coyote came crossing their path and they just slam on their brake.
So this is, I see you have the woman driving here. I remember when I was growing up here in Bluff, you'd often see the women driving because they're the ones who would take the time to study up and go take the driver's test. And the guys were just a little bit more nonchalant about the whole thing. Tell us a little bit about how you carved it, Marvin. Because you got, I mean, you had to hollow that out. Or...
Yeah, I hollowed this up. First I cut out the truck, then...
You sculpted the entire truck?
Yeah, the entire truck. And then I have to cut off the cap right here, and then hollow it inside, carve everything in there, the dashboard, the seat, and part of the lady's body and the man's body.
So you actually carved in there the woman's skirt and the man's legs, and then you carved the upper half of the woman and the man. So they're actually full sculptures in there. And then you put that back on, glued it back on, and then recarved it, because you can't see at all where it was carved, can you? And even underneath, you can see there's axle under there.
Axle, you can see the engine way down there.
You can underneath there.
The transmission.
And the goat he's about getting thrown out, huh? So this is a Navajo cultural story, really about respect. Respecting, paying attention to the natural world, and realizing that the coyote may be telling you something.
Yeah.
And so by stopping and taking the time to have a prayer and offer the coyote corn pollen, then actually you're recognizing the fact that he may be giving you a warning.
Yeah.
That's really neat. You got that.
And another thing is that when that happens, you got to do something for yourself within 4 days, before 4 days is up. Either a prayer or have a medicine man do something for you in a prayer for yourself.
Yeah, before 4 days.
One story I heard too is in nowadays, if you come across a coyote on the highway, then you stop, pull over, and let 4 vehicles go by before you go on, just to take heed and give the chance or the opportunity for some kind of a problem to go away, an accident or something. But you've heard 4 days to do something in the next 4 days. Huh?
Yeah. Before your 4th day's up, so you got to do something in between the day it happens, before the 4 days is up. In between there, you got to do something for yourself.
Have a prayer or a blessing of some sort.
Yeah.
That's really a neat card. You put a lot of time and effort into that. That's a classic.
The man even had his chest belt. Concho belt.
So you did all the painting, Marvin did all the carving, and you did all the painting.
Yeah. I enjoyed painting it, even the half lady and the half man.
You said your family enjoyed seeing it too?
And
They made comments on it?
They like the way the lady and the man
We were planning on
Eyes are-
putting groceries in the back of the truck, but it's, and carving all those little teeny things kinda make, sometimes he gets frustrated with it.
Well, we used to pump gas at the Plateau gas station when we were growing up, Steve and Craig and I, and oftentimes people would pull up and you'd put gas in and they'd have a goat or a lamb or sheep or something in the back.
Mhm.
So, the other night Berlin came around and said, he was all laughing, looking at it, and says, you should put a goat in the back, and going like that, because the goat was defending himself from the crash.
Yeah. Didn't want to go out. The coyote might get more interested if there's a goat in the road.
And the truck looked too plain, so I had to put these little designs on it just to make it look much better, not just looking all plain.
So what time period is the truck? Do you know? 60s?
Yeah, 63 I think.
Oh, is it 63?
It says 35.
Oh, 1935?
Yeah, 1935 Ford truck.
You got it backwards, man.
No.
That's pretty cool. That reminds me of the old days in Bluff. Very
Yeah.
nice.
And I did all the painting and was looking at it, and there was a little hole that he made right here.
Uh-huh.
I put a little rust there, and I just paint that little rust on there.
There's some rust there
Mhm.
on the
And I
fender.
was looking at it again, turning that truck around and said, oh, this truck's got no plates on, so I went and painted that Utah State plate on there.
Well, that's really a great piece. Put a lot of time into that one.
Yeah.
You even got the brake lights on, huh?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, thank you very much.